If you were to do a search for how did Mike Mentzer train, or what is Mike Mentzer's training, you'll get a bunch of articles, forum discussions, and videos exploring the training methods and philosophy of Mike Mentzer. You'll also find articles detailing Mike's heavy-duty training approach, high-intensity, low-volume workouts aimed at reaching muscular failure. Forum discussions often delve into specific aspects of Mentzer's training routines, exercise selection, intensity techniques, and frequency of workouts. There's also videos featuring Mentzer himself or others discussing his training principles to build muscle and strength. Overall, the information is very accessible. Some confusion on the subject of training is how did Mike himself train versus how Mike trained others. Yes, Mike trained in a high-intensity fashion. However, even he admits that he still trained with too much volume. Mike stated that he trained just 2 hours a week, 4 30-minute training sessions. Of course, that was a lot less training volume and frequency than most did at that time. But I don't want to train specifically how Mike trained. Dude, the channel's called Train Like Mike. Yeah, I know, but I'm not Mike Mentzer. I'm not genetically blessed or taking any sort of enhancements. Mike fell in love with bodybuilding at a young age. I fell in love with eating fried chicken at a young age. Mike also wrote books describing his recommended training, notably Heavy Duty and Heavy Duty 2, Mind and Body. He also wrote countless articles on the subject. So there's a ton of routines that Mike recommended to choose from. My original goal with this channel was to make a video for every routine that Mike had recommended over the years. And if you search my channel, you'll find these videos. There's the ideal routine, the consolidation program, the baseline program, Mike Mentzer's full body workout, and the 2-day split A-B routine. I've tried many routines throughout the years. P90X, 5x5, six-pack shortcuts, Kino Body's Greek God workout, and countless other YouTube fitness guru routines. And I've wasted a lot of money in the process. Yeah, they just want to make money. It's like people only do things because they get paid. And that's just like really sad. Well, after researching myself, I came to the conclusion that the best routine of Mike's for natural lifters to follow would be his ideal routine. However, Mike stated that this is not the program he would start his clients off with. Instead, he'd put them on his baseline program to evaluate their recovery ability and their tolerance for volume, and also to introduce them to the principles of high-intensity training. The baseline program consists of 2 workouts. Workout 1, squats, followed by reverse grip lat pull downs. Workout 2, incline bench press, followed by deadlifts. In both workouts, you warm up with each specific exercise until you feel that your body is ready for the working set. Then you perform just 1 set to full momentary muscular failure. After the first workout, you'd wait 7 days to perform the second workout, and then repeat. Just 1 workout a week, so you'd only be hitting chest twice a month. That doesn't sound like it would be enough to stimulate growth. On the other hand, the ideal program is a 4-day split. Day 1, chest and back. Day 2, legs. Day 3, delts and arms. And day 4, legs. Yes, legs again. With the 4-day split and the 4 days rest in between workouts, again, you'd only be doing a chest and back workout twice a month. With all these routines to choose from, it can be confusing to decide what path to take. And as a beginner, I think that I can deal with a little bit more volume. I'm not lifting 500 pounds. However, I'm also not getting ample amount of calories needed to put on any sort of size or strength. I'm also not taking anything that could enhance my results. My goal currently is to maintain as I cut down, get my diet in check, and master the art of training till failure. There were 3 programs of Mike's I considered: the aforementioned ideal routine and the baseline program. But there's also the consolidation program. The consolidation program consists of just 3 exercises designed to give you a total body workout with minimum muscle overlapping. The incline bench press for chest, shoulders, and triceps. The reverse grip lat pull down for back, biceps, and rear delts. And finally, squats for legs. This total body routine would be performed once a week. So unlike the previous 2 routines, you'd hit everything 4 times a month versus 2 times. So I decided to start off with Mike's consolidation program. I can always adjust if needed. Why the consolidation program? It's simple, it's just 3 exercises, and I can hit everything in just 1 short workout. I can perform the workout on the weekend and fit in a cardio session during the week, increase my level of activity, and work on dialing in my diet. I know that rest and low volume is key to Mike's method, and I generally think of the consolidation program as a maintenance program. And at the moment, that's my goal: maintain muscle and strength. I know it's difficult to gain any mass or size while in a caloric deficit. The squats here feel very similar to one of the squat machines you'd find in the gym. It's good for now, although I should have the bar higher on my shoulders. Right now it's too low on my back. I did 244 pounds for 15 reps. The pull downs are one of my favorites on this machine. I did 10 reps, but at the end I felt like I didn't reach full failure. So I did 2 more rest pause sets, working the static hold and then lowering slowly and working on the negative. Hey, might be bro science. The incline bench press was last. However, I'm considering reversing the order and doing bench press first. After the squats, I was wasted. My cadence is a little too fast, but my main focus is getting to failure. All right, thanks everyone who added a comment. I really do appreciate all the comments. I tried to reply back to everyone. I went through all the comments. The video didn't get like, hundreds of thousands of views, but I'm really happy with how the video turned out and the response to it. So I just want to highlight a few of the comments from you guys. Again, thanks to everyone for commenting. So the first one here says, hey bro, I think 12 weeks is pretty unrealistic for meaningful results despite your best efforts. I suggest you extend it for at least 32 weeks. Yeah, 12 weeks is just an arbitrary number that I threw out there just to have something to start with. It could have been 4 weeks, 10 weeks. I thought 12 weeks is good. That's the 3 months, 90 days, kind of the typical thing, just to see where I'm at. But yeah, 12 weeks is not the end of this. All right, so another comment, great stuff, keep it up. 2 useful calculators, a 1 rep max calculator to find your working weight, should be around 80% 1 rep max. Also a body fat percentage calculator using the US Navy measuring tape method to track your lean mass and body fat. So I'm definitely gonna have to look into that, the calculator, and then check out, I don't think I've ever had my body fat measured in any sort of meaningful way anyways. So, but thanks for adding that comment. This is great. I like that you are very open to input and sharing your experience, good and bad. I started in November after losing 35 pounds doing intermittent fasting. Awesome. Yeah, I used to do intermittent fasting. I'm thinking about incorporating that in later on during the 12 weeks. Mentzer's methods seem repeatable and trackable. I was using a basic dumbbell set that was 10 to 30 pounds, 5-pound increments. I got heavier weights 6 weeks in and already need heavier weights. Heaviest single dumbbell is 60 now. I'm also 5'8" and currently 188 pounds. I really look forward to seeing what happens to both of us. Let's go. Thanks for adding the comment and then adding some of your story too, like what you're doing and some of the progress that you've made. I love seeing that. More stuff like that would be awesome. Thanks for this video. I agree, train hard, slow and controlled, eat good carbs, recover, rest, sleep. It works. Mike was right. Like your t-shirt, train like Mike. Yeah, so this is another t-shirt. So I'll put a link to my store in the comments. I designed a bunch of Train Like Mike and Mike Mentzer shirts. It's a cool idea that somebody might like it and wear a shirt that I designed. So if you like the shirts, check them out. I'm excited to see your progress. Thank you for your content. You're welcome. And I'm excited too. I hope that making these videos will keep me on track. Lift the biggest weight you can find. Repeat. Focus on negatives, lowering it under control to failure. So I'm doing the rest pause method, pulling the weight up, doing the static hold, and then doing the lower and the negative until I can't get that positive. So that's the technique I'm doing right now to try and get close to failure. So I followed Mike back in the 80s. He was ahead of his time and far more intelligent than the other fitness writers at that time. His principles still hold up today. They may be tweaked a little here and there, but overall, he got it right long before the rest of the world caught on. True. Train like Mike, train like Mike. Rest is the hardest thing to do, hardest to make time for. Yeah, I agree. But it is the ultimate key to Mike's method. The rest is where your body can recover, heal, grow, adapt, and help you go harder the next workout. The nutrition side is also true. Carbs aren't the enemy. Yeah. Rest. I wish I could get more rest. I remember the days I used to rest all the time. I was lazy. I'm still getting over my fear of carbs. Just all the years of low carb, carbs make you fat, has been drilled into my head. So I'm trying my best to get over that and move on. Last comment here that I want to highlight is try negatives on your machine by doing the positives or lifting with both hands and then lowering or negative with one hand. Arthur Jones recommended this and he was big on negatives. That's a good idea, like lifting, since I have the machine, I could lift with both and then lower with one. That's a cool comment, I like that. I'm gonna try that out. All right, thanks everybody for commenting. 12 weeks seems like a long way in the future when I'm standing in front of it, but we'll get there before you know it. All right, so week 2, done. This week I started out with the consolidation program. Here are my numbers. I did 1 cardio workout. I did meal prep for the week, but I think I need to track my calories more accurately. This week I weighed in at 188.9, so a slight drop from last week. Thanks again, and next week I'll be going over my actual diet, so stay tuned and I'll see you next week. I would have helped you out with that last rep, but I'm you from the future when you're editing this video, so it's cool, bro. It's cool.